Hey, what's up everyone? So yesterday we got some huge news, and that was that the Division 3 has been confirmed. Massive will be working on this game soon after Star Wars Outlaws is out, and I'm very excited. A lot of people are very excited. Today I just wanted to discuss one of the things that I've seen popping up a lot in conversation in the community. It's something we spoke about in stream as well after the announcement, and that is, where is the Division 3 going to be situated? Are we going to be staying in the USA, or are we going to be moving across the pond into Europe or somewhere else in the world? What do you think, and where would you like it to be? There is a huge argument about the Division coming away from the USA, and that's because the Division agents are a strategic homeland division, and they are basically field operatives trained to restore order to communities suffering from catastrophic events, and that's what's happened in the Division 2. It's a USA agency. They're not around the world. You're not going to have different division agents, say in Europe or in Africa and Asia or anything like that. It is just a United States organization. So with that said, you are probably safe to assume that the Division 3 is still going to be set in the USA. It's just going to go to a different state. However, there is some indication in the game that does suggest or maybe point to a future outside the USA. And I just want to go over this. During the final season of the initial year of Warlords of New York, when you did the Fail-Out mission, you did Camp White Oak. Spoiler alert, I guess, but I'm sure you're all aware of this. You find this dead body on the floor that you need to scan, and it's all part of the storyline before you get to Fail-Out. Now, behind you here is an item that you can inspect on a laptop. And you get a collectible subset, which is the Langley Reports. These reports are basically a situation report on other areas of the world. The dialogue that you get when you interact with the laptop is speaking about Africa, and they have a little bit of a discussion, and a lady's asked, why should we care? And she said, because I've got family there, sir. If you then go into your collectibles and then into your comms, you're going to find the Langley Reports here, and there's actually 10 in total. So you have a situation report on all areas of the world: Africa, the Middle East, Asia, South America, Europe, India, Japan, Mexico, Canada, and Russia. They're a good listen, and if you haven't listened to them yet, you really should. What I like about the Europe one, they mention how the UK are dealing with the virus probably better than anyone else. I think that's pretty cool. But I think the question here is, why would they include this? Is this a hint that there is going to be some storyline in the future away from the USA? And that's kind of like an argument against staying in the USA, I'd say. And also, even though the Division is an agency that is just for the United States, my view on it, what's to say that something doesn't happen away from the USA that we've got to go and deal with to protect the USA? Now, we know the main character at the minute is a Sokolova. She is Russian. Does she have a reason to travel to Russia? Is she going to go there? And I don't know, is there going to be a nuclear risk to the United States or something? Is she going to look to cause some huge destruction, and we got to go to Russia to stop her from doing that? There could be numerous reasons why the Division agents may be called upon to go overseas to protect the nation, and that's another way of looking at it. Either way, I think it's a great discussion, and it's fun to think about. Where would you want the Division 3 to be situated? Now, I'm going to be very biased, and I'd love the Division 3 to be set in the UK. Obviously, if they did do the UK, they've done London on games before. I'm pretty sure they'd use London, and imagine the base of operations being Buckingham Palace. So I want to discuss this with you now down in the video comments. Obviously, I think it is going to stay in the USA. I think that's quite obvious, and I think we'll go to a different state. A lot of people are saying Philadelphia because they've used some real historic states at the minute: New York, Washington. People have mentioned Philadelphia, Florida. I think that's the most likely scenario. But if it was to go outside of the USA, or even to stay in it, where would you want the Division 3 to be based? And what would you like to be the base of operations? Let me know down in the video comments, and let's have a chat about this. I think it's very exciting. And who knows, maybe the developers don't know themselves yet. This could be that early in the development that conversations like this they're going to look at, and it could maybe swerve how the game goes upon release. It'd be interesting to see. One thing that is certain though is that we are going to be getting a Division 3 and I can't wait for it. We're going to be covering it in its entirety and we're going to be having lots of conversations about it before it comes out in a few years' time. I really can't wait. It's exciting. So much more for the Division 2 to come as well. Heartland Resurgence. It's a great time to be a fan of the franchise and it was such a great announcement yesterday. We're going to end that there though. Again, let me know down in the video comments what your thoughts are on this, how excited you are and where you would like to see the Division 3 based. I think it's a good discussion. Thank you for watching this today. Until the next video, stay safe and peace out.